You know what? Even though I love this episode, I am even more glad they didn't follow what we thought was going to happen. And you all know what that is. What's going on, viewers and Legend of Korra fans, and welcome to Korra Gaming. Today we are here to talk about the Legend of Korra Season 4 Episode 10, Beifong Operations. Just like always, first though, I'm going to talk about spoilers in this review, so if you haven't yet seen the episode, if I first pause the video right now, go online, you guys can find it on sites like Watch Cartoon, Anime Flavor, Watch Series, Nickelodeon, Ustream, wherever you look on Google, you will find it. You know what, for episode 10, I was expecting quite a lot. As you guys know, pretty much with every single season, episode 10 in general, for The Last Airbender, and even The Legend of Korra, something serious has always happened. Hence last year, or at least not last year, but last season, where we saw the Earth Queen bite it by Zahir, and that was pretty violent and pretty freaking awesome. But still, this episode, it kind of wasn't like that, but it kind of was. Obviously, there was a lot of tension and a lot of action, which I really liked, but they kept subtle on what they did, and they didn't really leave off on a major cliffhanger for the very first time in forever. So yeah, I'm glad for that. As you guys know, pretty much, I'm going to try to keep this review short because I might be babbling too much. So yeah, the main subplot for this episode had to do with the Beifongs, hence the title Beifong Operation, and that had Opal, Bolin, Lin, and Toph, yes, Toph, basically working together to try and save their family, Suyin, and the rest of the Beifongs from Kuvira and her Earth Empire. Basically, that was the main plot of the episode. And on another side note, we basically saw what was going on in Public City. That wasn't too much going out throughout the episode, but we did see President Raiko, I think is what his name is, discuss with Korra, Varric, and just Asami, basically stating himself that he wants Spirit Vine powers. But you know what? They were not going to have it. And what was interesting was, again, we saw Varric basically keep to himself saying, I'm not going to do this. And you know what? That basically shows that Varric has grown up quite a lot since Season 2, and I really liked that. And on another note as well, what was pretty funny was we actually saw Prince Wu give a very smart idea about evacuation for the city, and then after we left the room with Mako, he basically just said, hey, yeah, we all do that to pick up chicks. Yeah. And it just made me facepalm and say, you know what? You almost got a thumbs up for me, but then you said that. I cannot believe you. Or can I? But still, the episode, it had a lot of aggression, or aggressive, scenes to it. Obviously, we had the main part where, just they're actually breaking out Suyin and her family, which was in a suspended wooden cage above a cavern, which is pretty freaking awesome. Obviously, the animation for that in general was pretty well done. I kind of thought the little plot with the husband kind of screaming was not really needed because it just, just silly. Obviously, we didn't need that, and they just put that in there so it would digress and just keep building on the plot so they would realize that they are escaping. But the main part, which I really loved, was the fight against Kuvira. Obviously, we didn't get that top fight that we all really wanted, but we got an awesome fight with Suyin, Lin basically just going at it, Kuvira obviously being really strong, and in the end they kind of corner them until Toph, the Melon Lord, comes down and basically says, you're a disgrace for metalbenders, and I like that. Obviously we didn't see the fight against Toph and Kuvira, but that in general, that confrontation just made Kuvira just look at Toph in kind of like a menacing way, and a freaked out way. It's like, oh my gosh, that's really tough. But yeah, that's basically all we got. And I gotta say, you know what? The episode obviously was a very great episode. Had great animation, kind of shaky in some parts, but I loved it in general. I cannot wait for episode 11, since we only have 3 episodes left. So peace out until the next one, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you all later. Bye.